So can I say that the overall environment at this period is conducive to the development of intellectual and scientific breakthroughs?
Yes, I think that's what we've been arguing here.
Yes.
That, of course, it's not total. It's not like it is today, but there is a culture of debate.
Yes.
It's debate in politics, which is brought about, as it happens, because of the disagreements over religion. I think even before there were political parties, there's tremendous religious debate in Britain. It's there also in institutions like, for example, the coffee house. I mean, coffee was introduced into England in the 1650s in significant quantities. And by the 50 years later, the coffee house was a major venue. It's where people met. And what they did in coffee houses was they debated literature and they debated politics. And there's a huge number of newspapers that begin to appear in the 18th century. And people read newspapers in coffee houses, not just national newspapers, but local newspapers. So I think that the environment is one which is open to debate, and therefore does encourage critical thinking. Of course, if you look at education at the time, that isn't in any way like modern British education. Education at the time was very much dominated by the study of Latin and Greek, and very much rote learning, and it wasn't modern. And
are you talking about the college education, university?
School education, and indeed the huge dominance of the classics remains in England right the way through till, to the middle of the 20th century. I mean, England is way behind Germany in the end of the 19th century in introducing science and technology courses at university. So we're not talking about the educational system when I say this, but we're talking about individuals and organizations like the Royal Society and the interest in scientific investigation by the people at the top of the society, by the monarchy and by the aristocracy. It's not, as it were, within the educational system yet. That's a long, long time to come.
That's mostly individually, not in the system.
I think so, yes. I think it's individuals and sponsoring this kind of interest.
That's interesting. Thank you very much, Dr. Buck.